All right. Hello, chat. How's it going? Hopefully well. We're back with more Armored Core 5 100%. The unexpectedly difficult 100%. This one's kind of been brutal so far. It's just been a bit of a surprise all around, with particularly the main story subquests are so bad. Like they're such a pain in the ass. They're hard to do. Not all of them, but enough of them. They don't actually track in game. So like you'll get a, hold on, let me just load it up. You can see how many subquests you've done, but you can't see what exactly you have and have not done on each mission, and it's bad. It's bad. Also, the lighting, it's gonna be one of those days for my camera. I can just tell. I set up the lighting like 10 minutes ago. The sun was out. I set it up accordingly. As soon as I sit down to start, it's cloudy as hell. Like there's no sun out anymore. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I adjusted it a little bit, but now if the sun decides to come back, it's gonna like, it's gonna get really bright really fast. On camera, it's gonna be really bright. Like you won't be able to see. So. Oh God. Uh-oh. This can might. Whew. You hear that? You hear that pop? Did the mic pick that up? It did not explode, but it had a lot of pressure behind it.
Now resuming mission.
Hello, Tibby, Dreammaster Raiden. On the Armored Core bracket, by the way, for today, this might be the final. Well, these are the finals. But because we're doing double elimination, AC6 won the semifinals already. So if AC6 wins again, it's up against the losers bracket winner. That being 4Answer, of course. If AC6 wins again, then this is the final for the bracket. If 4Answer wins, then it's going to be the same matchup next Armored Core stream, because it's, you know, it's got to be best 2 of 3 for the actual winner. The total, it's got to be 100% certainty. I'm glad that the mic picked that up. That was a crazy pop. Oh. This is the Celsius Grape Rush, which I have not had. It's grape. It's grape flavor. And I'm from Minnesota, so of course I like it. It's only natural. Just give me big gun. Okay, the subquest thing. So, where is the last mission that I was doing? Is it this one? No. Although we do still have one left on that, but that's a whole other thing. Yeah, it was this one. It's pronounced purple. Yes. Purple flavor. Here, let me get the subquest list up. The issue here is maybe not the worst issue, but so there are 18 subquests on this mission, right? We, as far as I know, or at least as far as I thought rather, had done all of them. Because again, you have to keep track of what you have and haven't done yourself. So I was pretty sure that we had done all 18. I don't know which subquests we haven't done, because they don't track in the game specifically. Am I gonna play Stalker 2 on stream? I'm gonna wait on Stalker 2 because that game was not ready to launch, like, at all. It was not ready. And it's not like your typical Stalker jank either. It's worse than normal for Stalker, which is saying something. Because a lot of people have been like, oh, Stalker is always like super, you know, janky and kind of broken. But this is like, this is different. G-Man gave it a meh. Pretty much everyone right now is like, if this game worked, it would be great. That's, I haven't seen G-Man's thoughts specifically, but I've seen a lot of discussion on it today. And general consensus seems to be, if this shit actually worked, it would be awesome. But right now, it's not working.
And some fast-moving recon types too. Better take off the kitty gloves if you want to engage them. These guys are
Here we
bad
go.
news.
You guys ready for train fight?
Bad as your attitude. Okay, rookie, you heard her. Time to show your stuff.
I'm just gonna
Neutralize all enemies.
try to do
Watch
everything
yourself.
again.
Rosie,
I also saw that
talking to you like that?
on like 4090 builds,
Always been like
the
that.
PC builds, the game is well, the game is averaging like 60 FPS with DLSS and everything. So yeah.
System scan mode.
It might sound good if you don't, especially if you don't know like PC market at all. On 4K, not on 4K. On 1440, I believe a lot of people are saying. 4K is, people aren't able to hit 60 on 4K consistently. That's kind of the issue. Is that even if you have like a $3,000 PC, like you literally just have all the most powerful components on the market, you can't max the game out and get 60. And that's just the start. We now, like, it's very clear why the review embargo was not lifting until literally an hour before the game came out. That was a bad sign, but as a Stalker fan, I was like, well, maybe it's not that bad on this one occasion. You know, there's got to be a good reason. But, no, the reason was they knew that that shit was so broken and ran so shit on any hardware that they didn't want, like, pre-release reviews to go up days before and warn people of what that game was going to be. It's kind of fucked up. The last time I remember something that significant happening with like review embargo and stuff was like Cyberpunk. You guys remember how crazy the Cyberpunk review embargo was? Speaking of, anyone who was like actively keeping up with that right before it came out, gonna need a whole ass mortgage for the 5090. Yeah. If you want to play Stalker 2 at like stable performance, you better have that new 5090 as soon as it comes out.
Locked on. Ammo at 30%. Energy at 30%.
There we go. As a child, I yearned for the mines. Bro, the Minecraft movie. It's just a lot of bad news today, isn't it? Minecraft movie still looks like that. Oh god. Which, I mean,
Scan mode.
what really can you do with a Minecraft movie, I guess? Granted, they probably could have come up with something better than they did. But what really could they have done with it?
System
It's Minecraft. Looked way less terrible. I thought it still looked pretty bad. Maybe not as bad. I could maybe get behind not as bad. But I was like, ooh, yeah. Still terrible, but less so. Yeah, I could get behind that at least.
Man, Rosie, we gotta get out of here.
Keep your voice down, RD. You're sitting right next to me, for God's sake.
We need to bolt.
Oh God.
Wow. I've rarely ever seen you this uppity. Which means we're about to hit the jackpot.
Can you smile at a time like this?
God damn it.
Captain, coupling's now complete. We'll be able to commence our attack soon.
Thinking of getting a new GPU, but with how awful the optimization has been lately, it's not worth the money. What do you mean? I mean, I guess it depends what games you are planning on playing on the new GPU. Because with optimization stuff, it is just game to game.
Seems to be the same as the one we saw
I feel like this year has been better than last year
Appears to be a long-range
as far as PC port optimization goes.
cannon fire, too.
But last year was pretty terrible, to be fair.
You're not seriously thinking about taking it
So-
out with AC, are you? Don't be an idiot. You'll get mad.
Yeah,
We don't have a choice. The engineering team.
my laptop's gonna become a nuke playing Stalker 2. I might just, like, while I wait, I thought about, I'm like, you know, maybe we have a slot open. We could play, like, Shadow of Chernobyl, maybe. But I probably shouldn't with how many series I've got going right now. My laptop wouldn't even boot Stalker 2. Oh, that's been an issue as well. A lot of people are having issues with even getting the game to boot, which is not unheard of, but like to the point where if you go and read the Steam reviews, there's a ton of people who had to refund it just because they couldn't even get the game to open. Like they couldn't even get to the main menu sort of thing. It's such a shame, man. I was so excited for Stalker 2, but now I'm like, well, I guess I'll try to wait for a fix and like, you know, a sale probably on top of that, since I'm waiting anyway. And especially with like the whole story behind the game's development and everything. Like, obviously, I think most people were rooting for them to pull out like this crazy game in spite of all the circumstances and everything, but that's just not what happened. It's just, it's really unfortunate all around. Just gotta make sure that I like at least make a solid attempt to clear everything out. And also we have to do I have to kill the turrets on the train before killing the train. Goddamn. Is way faster than I am. Is the game on PS5? I don't know if Stalker 2 is on PS5. I know they... What's it? I know they had a deal with Microsoft, but I don't know if that was like just Game Pass. I don't know if that was not making the game for PS5. Like, I don't know what that really was, to be honest with you. I'm not 100% sure. That's right, the train yearns for plasma. No one is stalking the 2. No one is stalking the 2. Go back to DMC 2. You just wait. You just wait. It's still, I'm still keeping it in mind. I'm not entirely ignoring DMC 2, despite how it may look. Only PC and Xbox. Okay, yeah. So it was an exclusive deal then. That also really sucks for Microsoft then. To have a new exclusive come out in this state. That's really bad for them. Did Microsoft actually publish the game? Wait a second, hold on. Is this Microsoft's fault? Wait a minute. Did they... Chat, check the publisher on the game. Did they publish it? Are we getting mad at Microsoft today? God damn you. There goes the shield. I'm waiting. Is Microsoft the actual, like, game publisher?
System combat mode.
Burr, burr, burr. Lots of tanks, burr. Oh no, don't go too fast. It was published by GSC. Okay, so self-published. It's not Microsoft's fault then. GSC is the developer as well. I was so hyped for that game. Oh, that's the dev? Okay, wait. Who is publishing it? Who am I getting angry at for pushing it out the door way too early?
System combat mode.
I'm seeing Sega and Google results. I don't know what they did though. Sega GSC for Divinity. Here, hold on. Oh, okay, it's regional. Oh. Yeah, okay, so it is self-published mostly, but Sega is the publisher specifically for Japan, and a company that I haven't heard of called For Divinity is specifically the publisher for China and Southeast Asia. Game are you guys talking about? Stalker 2. This train will never escape me. I'll get hooked on it and dragged all the way I have to. Damn it. Trying to speed this up because this thing doesn't seem like it's going to slow down anytime soon. All right, hold on. Let me detach. Yeah, there's no way. Its launch got fucked. The game is so borked. Like, not even in a funny Stalker way. Like, so much worse. The game was not ready at all.
System scan mode.
Oh, Rebel 5. Alright. Is that train ever gonna slow down? Oh wait, I think it is right now. Hold on. It is going slower than usual right now. We have to take out the grenade launchers and stuff first for one of the subquests.
System scan mode.
Okay, where are you? Get rid of you.
System
There we go.
energy.
I should be, like, writing these down. Hold on. Better yet, I'm gonna copy paste the whole list into a blank doc and delete them as we go. So that was the support class ACs dealt with. And I know we did the tanks and the surveillance units already as well. Okay. Maybe modders will fix it. Maybe. It shouldn't have to be that way. I guess hopefully, but like, they should not have launched it in the state they did. Because there's like Stalker, you know, jank and rough around the edges, and it's kind of charming, but this is not that. This is like the game doesn't fucking work. I saw apparently one of the most common bugs that happens like all the damn time. Like all the damn time. According to the couple of reviews that I was watching, like the embargoed reviews, is your guns in combat will just stop making sound entirely. And the issue will persist until you restart the game. Like what? Why? How? What?
System combat mode.
Oh, come on. There we go.
System scan mode.
Fuck this train. This train is a bitch.
System combat mode.
No, it's speeding up. Okay, that was one of the turrets. Haha! Get fucked. There goes another.
Left arm ammo at 30%. Suit damaged. Take evasive action.
Damn it. I had to think on that for several minutes. It's definitely a hard one, man. Beeping sound reminds me of the overheating sound from MotorStorm. I think a buddy of mine just put up a video on MotorStorm recently. Actually, it never popped up for me, but he was going to.
Scan mode.
I know that much. Ugh. Ugh. Okay, this has made me think of it. A recent like YouTube friend of mine this morning, he's in the UK, but he messages me at what's like 3 a.m. for me, just in the morning for him, because he saw in his feed my stream for tomorrow. What the fuck? I tried to jump forward, it jumped left, which is a Yakuza stream. He apparently hasn't had those pop up for him yet. Because he messaged me and he was like, where the fuck did you find the spare 2,000 hours to do this? The 100% in every Yakuza game. I was like, oh, you know, just a casual, like 2 to 3 year 100% journey. Nothing too crazy.
Main system activating combat mode.
Okay. This train is going down. Eventually. Not if I get, stuck in the water. I held a burp right before I started talking. The carbonation came through my nose from the energy drink.
System scan mode.
Oh, I'm gonna blow myself up if I go too high. 6 years? I don't think it's gonna be that bad. I think a lot of people overestimate how long the majority of the Yakuza games take to complete.
System combat mode.
Like, I joke and say 2 to 3 years, which is probably true. given that it's not the only stream series I'm doing. Far from it, right? But like, I genuinely, I don't think the Yakuza games will take that much longer than like Metal Gear will.
Energy at 30%.
I think they will take longer probably, but not by like a lot. Granted, Metal Gear also has some really long games to 100%, like MGS2, MGS5, Peace Walker. Like there are some Metal Gear games that just are going to take a bit to 100%, right? Fucking Ghost Babel took way longer than expected. Oh, the Acid games. The Acid games are gonna be pretty lengthy to fully complete.
System scan mode.
But Yakuza, not many of the games even go above 100 hours for 100% time, like average completion time.
Combat mode.
So I really don't think it's gonna be that bad. I love how that's my metric. I'm like, how many of the games go over 100 hours? Which might sound insane, but like genuinely, I've done way worse. I did Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, damn it. Both of them. You know how many Korok seeds that is? It's like 2,000, I'll tell you. That's how, it's about 2,000 Korok seeds. And that's just one thing you have to do in those games. Let me hit you with some math. Oh boy, math. But then you do have to consider that even if they, let's say they average out at like 50-ish hours, like per 100%, the Yakuza games. Because
Combat mode.
some longer, some shorter, but generally I think they're supposed to be around that mark.
System scan mode.
That is a lot of hours. Let's say hypothetically you stream 6 hours of Yakuza every week, 52 weeks in a year. That's 312 hours per year, I'm tracking. So far. Don't do anything too crazy, you'll lose me.
System combat mode.
Okay, disable armored train. It popped. Check it off the list. I'm gonna start doing this for all the main story missions, legit. I just have this like blank untitled doc. I copy paste all the requirements in and start checking them off as we go. Eesh, I hit the front. I forgot that that is a bad thing to do.
Left arm ammo at 30%. Not bad. Looks like you're actually
Like 2 games a year, bro. Most Yakuza games are not even 100 hours to 100%. You guys are crazy.
left arm ammo depleted. Purging.
Brrr.
Catching on fire!
You might actually have a chance.
I know.
Show what you can
Oh
do.
no!
Energy at 30. Energy depleted. Energy depleted.
I always did acceleration myself. It just depends what I'm building for what booster type in this gen. There's a place for all 3. The total according to how long to beat is 12:38.
System combat mode.
And you didn't include the OG PS2 versions, to be fair. The OG PS2 versions don't take very long. Like, I know that Yakuza 1's 100% is estimated at about 30 hours. The sound of the chain guns starting up with the screen jittering and everything from me doing this buggy, like getting myself intentionally stuck on the train. Oh, that's right. Destroy the mechanical cars is a thing.
System. Scan mode.
4 years minimum, big man. I'll take that challenge. We might not be doing them twice a week right now, but I got plans. I got plans. Four years in the joint. Oh shit, there's more of these guys? Oh damn, I don't even have
System. Scan mode.
my plasma right now. I'm out of ammo. And those missiles aren't gonna do shit. Right now, for the 100%, I'm not sure if you've noticed, I'm trying to like juggle everything, but especially I'm trying to bang out these last few Armored Core games and like the whole second half of the Ace Combat series. Is that car still alive right there? Yeah. Shit. Shit. Yes, I got stuck. Let's go. No, no, don't drop me. No. You can't leave me. Yes. We are AC5 gaming. We're doing it. We're doing it live.
Right arm. Ammo. Depleted. Purging.
No. Is that not a mechanical car? Oh no, it's the one. Okay, I know what the mechanical ones are. I thought that was one of them. Hold on, I just gotta get the right bounce. It's this one right to my left. It's the other one of those. There we go. Oh wait, I've destroyed the other ones. Oh no, this one maybe? I can, before someone is like, your ammo isn't working, don't even. I'm well aware. There. Destroy mechanical cars. Check it off the list. Or sorry, mechanized, not mechanical. The mechanized cars. They're done. Off the list. So you guys like Armored Core 5 so far? This is nice.
Right arm. Ammo. Depleted.
All right, hold on. Where's the garage? Yeah, it's cool. Holy Jeez. Oh, we can kick it. Hold on. Who needs the ammo? You're right. I'm gonna kick the shit out of this train. Hold on.
System combat mode.
What was the car I was working on? This one. Bitch.
Engine damage catastrophic. We can't take much more of this, Captain.
All you had to do was follow the damn train.
Terrorist bastards. We don't have a choice.
I still say laser blade it. We did one time.
Yes, sir. We won't fail you again. Incompetent fools. You think there'll be a next time for brainless idiots like you?
These challenges are the worst, though. These are awful. Especially because they don't track in-game. So I've now gotten to the point where
Presume you took care of that matter.
I apparently just can't track them in my head the way I was doing up to this point. Consistently, at least I can't do it.
Gary keeps managing to survive.
So I'm doing my own list to track them.
Thanks to you, Rosary, we managed to avoid losing our
There we go.
pilot.
Train status hell sweeped.
Just doing my job.
I wish.
Speaking of doing one's
I wish I
job,
could pull up with like Heihachi's triple hell sweep.
Keep your mouth in check. This mission isn't over yet.
Just beat the shit out of that train.
wish your majesty.
Here's your next objective. You're to follow the tracks and evacuate via the bridge. The
This
engineering
mission in
team
particular is kind of rough to have to play so many times for the subquests too.
from the course.
Because Tibby said it last time, it's really tedious to chase that train down. Like, really tedious.
What the hell is this? How did you get on this channel?
Oh, good. You can hear me.
At least if you don't have a lightweight build, which I don't.
Answer my
Well, not
question.
right now. I'm not using it, at least.
Forgive me.
What's the lowest defense value? It's thermal. I'll probably swap the battle rifle off and just bring more thermal.
What are you
More
talking about?
lasers.
Carol, is it time?
What on earth is that? AC at 12 o'clock.
Have an achievement feature? It's not even an achievement thing. It's the subquests and the missions. And we're using Xenia as well. Because I have a 360 version.
Is that...
I could only find a 360 copy at a reasonable price back when we did the review series. Because man, these games were getting scalped to shit during the review series. It was so hard to find a copy of each game at a reasonable price. Especially, like, most of them I had to find locally was the pain in the ass. Granted, a lot of them, my, what's it? My buddy whose family owns like a pawn shop chain here in the state, he was able to help like get me a bunch of them because he's able to just go into the system and search the inventory for me, right? So I would hit him up and be like, hey, do you by chance have Armored Core Another Age? And he would check it and be like, we got one. I'm like, hold it for me, please. I'm begging you. I need it. That was most of, I think I got like at least half of the Armored Core games that I have from him. RPCS 3 didn't work. Yeah. RPCS 3, with the Gen 5 games can be really finicky on like initial boot. Cause that, I actually forgot about that until you just said it. I did have a PS3 copy, but I couldn't get it to boot right of AC5 specifically. I never even got a PS3 copy of Verdict Day, but I did get a PS3 version because everyone was like, that's the one RPCS 3 has online, right? So if you're ever looking to play them on emulation, everyone's always like, yeah, try to get the PS3 one. I did get the PS3 one. I got back home, spent hours trying to get it to even boot in RPCS 3 at all. I couldn't. It would freeze and crash every time, like at the same point. And I couldn't get it figured out on like forums for the emulator. I couldn't get it figured out in the Armored Core Discord. So I traded the PS3 copy for a 360 copy for AC5. And Verdict Day was the one that was selling for like over $200 online. That was the one that I just straight up didn't even bother. I just got an Xbox copy because of the scalping.
Talking to you like that?
Nah, I don't care. He's always been like that.
Whoa. I got them mixed up. Verdict Day was the one that was like over $200 at the time. It's come down now, but it's still like over $100 for a physical copy of Verdict Day right now. At least last I checked it was. These games and their not being widely available in the West because they just didn't sell many copies back then. Damn you, Gen 5. I mean, it's kind of all of them, but especially Gen 5. Damn you! That's one of the worst parts of actually sourcing like old physical copies of pretty much everything I do for review videos and stuff that aren't just on Steam or like GOG. I use GOG a lot too. Specifically the Resident Evil Gaiden video. When I did the Yakuza 1 and 2 videos back to back, that wasn't originally planned. But getting a copy of Resident Evil Gaiden was so hard for like anything below 125 bucks. It was so hard. I eventually found a Resident Evil Gaiden copy for $95. And I just bit the bullet. I realized that that was about as cheap as I was going to be able to find one online, and I bought it before anyone else did. I took what I could get. And I guess now it's cool that I have it, because RE Gaiden is like a pretty genuinely rare game. It's like a collector's game for RE fans nowadays, which is why it's so pricey. It's rare. So having like a working cartridge of RE Gaiden is kind of neat, on top of just being able to do the video and everything. Scalpers are genuinely the worst. They really are. Because yeah, like the Armored Core games obviously were not always so expensive to like get secondhand physical copies. It was after the announcement of AC6 that all the prices just skyrocketed on literally every game in the series. It didn't matter what you were looking for. They all jumped like insane amounts as soon as the AC6 announcement happened.
Man, Rosie, we gotta get out of here.
Keep your voice down, RD. You're sitting
Gave up on not wasting money. Hey, compared to most RE Gaiden copies, 95, like that's as cheap as I ever found it for. 95 was a steal compared to pretty much anything else. How much did you say AC5 on PS3 was going for? 5, I remember being over 100 back then. Not Verdict Day was the one that was over 200, but 5 I don't remember. It was something like 100. Most Armored Core games at that point were like $100-ish. Some of the PS2 games were cheaper. GameStop Retro has it for 50. Fucking GameStop Retro. AC5 I did get through my buddy's pawn shop, so it was not bad. I didn't spend like $100 on AC5. That's just what I was able to find online. But a lot of the prices have come down on AC in the last like year. They're still pretty expensive though. I think most of them are still more expensive than they were pre-AC6. I don't think that's really changed. But they're better. I forgot that GameStop Retro was a thing. I forgot they were doing that. Did I check off surveillance unit? I must have, right? Yeah, I checked off surveillance units.
System scan mode.
I doubt it works knowing GameStop. Dude, GameStop, what happened? I remember when I was a kid, I genuinely shopped at GameStop a lot. And they were everywhere, too. Like, am I the only one who remembers? Well, you could just go, like, at least in America, I guess. If you're not in America, it was probably different. But, dude, here, I could go fucking anywhere in, like, the cities area, and there was a GameStop. Like, they were actually just all over the place. What happened? I don't even know where the closest GameStop to me is right now. What did I just check off? The support ACs. Oh, I already got those last time.
System combat mode. System scan mode.
Unless the other one closed without me knowing, which is possible. You might want to check.
Combat mode.
Granted, like, I don't think I would shop at GameStop nowadays.
System
I'm not shocked to see that they're not pretty dead. Or sorry, I'm not shocked to say that they are, or see that they are pretty dead. English. It's just like, they used to do so well back in the day. You know, back in my day, GameStop was a successful business.
System scan mode.
Just to buy a PS5. Oh man, I think the last time I went to GameStop was actually
System combat mode.
it was when I bought my Xbox One.
Ammo at 30%.
That is the last time I went to GameStop.
30%.
So 2013 was the last time I bought anything from GameStop.
PC damaged. Take evasive action.
Holy shit.
System scan mode. System combat mode.
That Xbox One is still kicking, by the way. God bless him.
System scan mode.
I had to use it for the Ace Combat 6 video since that game just does not want to cooperate with Xenia in the slightest. I used it recently to play Halo 5 with False. That boy's still kicking. Granted, he's only 11 years old, but
Take care of the enemy first.
honestly, it's funny to me that, like,
You call?
more than any other console that I own, the Xbox One, for content creation purposes, has been the most, like, clutch system that I own when it comes to recording and streaming. If anything ever doesn't want to work on PC, whether it be natively, emulate, or whatever,
In combat mode.
Xbox One probably has the next best thing. I have things planned, like upcoming, that I can't do on PC that I'm going to also use the Xbox One for again.
Scan mode.
Scrap B! The Xbox One had maybe like the worst console launch in my lifetime. But goddamn, am I glad that I have it. At least right now. Like nowadays, I'm glad that I have it.
System combat mode.
Actually, I say worst console launch in my lifetime, and I lived through the Wii U. It's just I forgot about the Wii U.
System scan
As did everyone else, like 2 days after it came out. Sorry, Nintendo fans.
combat mode. System scan mode. System combat mode. System scan mode.
Knowing you can legally sideload emulators in them. Mostly just even having the backwards compatibility, like their native emulation is the best out of any of the console manufacturers right now. They just offer native, like OG Xbox emulation, Xbox 360 emulation. Granted, the games have to be specifically like made compatible. It's not just any game can be booted from those systems. But I haven't tried to play any games from those systems personally that haven't been available on there. Fucking Ace Combat 6 worked on it. I bought an Ace Combat 6 copy. It's actually it's right here because my Xbox One is still hooked up. So I have my Xbox One games sitting right next to me. This fucking thing, Ace Combat 6. I bought, check this out. I bought a French, can you see it? A French Ace Combat 6 copy off of eBay. Put it into my Xbox One, shit booted. It worked. God bless you, Xbox One. No disc inside. No, it's in Ace Combat 6 is inside the Xbox right now. You know what is in the case? Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. Because that's what was in the Xbox when I pulled it out of storage and hooked it up. But I didn't get my Advanced Warfare case out of storage because I didn't think about it. So for the time being, it is sitting comfortably in my Ace Combat 6 case. It was Advanced Warfare, yep. Ace Combat 6 is still sitting in the disk drive. Probably still works, but the disk drive kicked the bucket. Man, that would be brutal. Because then all the physical copies I've bought won't work. Assault Horizon isn't backwards compatible? What? At least Assault Horizon, well, you can't currently purchase Assault Horizon on Steam. But if you get a key, which there are a lot of keys still floating around for it, that's what I did. At least there's a native PC version that works great for Assault Horizon, I guess, if you have a PC capable of it. But the game is like almost 15 years old now. Sorry, Ace Combat fans. Had to say it. My Ace Combat 6 copy is actually one of the more like pristine secondhand physical copies that I've gotten for any of the reviews. That case is in like near perfect condition. The manual is in perfect condition. That was a great find. A lot of them are like a little beat up because they're like 20-year-old games that I'm buying used, right? But that AC6 copy, perfect. Just about. The case is a little damaged. Like the tiniest bit. But that's it. It's fairly pristine.
Scan mode.
Better bring back touchscreen games. Touchscreen Nintendo games, eh? I'm gonna go try to find those other two like high-speed drones hanging around the edges of the map before I kill the train. And I'll probably do all the scrap this run just to be 100% sure it's checked off as well. We're legit, we're out here redoing all the challenges on the train mission because some of them I thought I had completed, but I didn't. Unfortunately. Man, that grape Celsius is pretty fucking good. It might be the Midwestern in me speaking, but like, it just tastes like a good grape soda. That's really it. Before Xbox One did. Did the Wii U... What systems was it backwards compatible with? I know so little about the Wii U.
System combat mode.
I feel like that's a system that just existed, and I saw some commercials for Zombie U. It got renamed after it went to other platforms.
Scan mode.
At the time, I saw commercials for like Zombie U, which, by the way, I have played that game now on the PC version. That game is so unbelievably mid. Over the years, I was like, man, that game looks so cool. It's a shame it's only on a system I don't want to buy. And then if it came to everything else and I played it and I was like, what? I feel like I've been lied to. Sure does taste like purple. It does taste like purple. For sure. It says there's an enemy on my recon right now. Oh, it's one of these fellas. With the Wii. Oh, okay. That would make sense. That would make sense. No such thing as a good grape soda. Yeah, I said it. You're banned. You're banned. Okay, mobile ACs. Done. Dead. They did the virtual console thing for a ton of them. That's what I was wondering. I was wondering, like, if they just went from virtual console like the Wii had to straight emulation for everything. Okay, that's the high mobility ACs done. Oh, there should still be more defense ACs around though. At least if I have gotten that challenge, I haven't checked it off. Let me see if I can't find them. And then after this, there's like Charge Master, the speed runs, the low damage run, all that stuff. Oh, the Black Mountain Dew. Yeah, I remember that. I don't think it was marketed as being like Black Mountain Dew, but I know exactly what you mean, because it was actually that color. Like, it was so dark. Pitch black. It was marketed as that. Never mind. It was pitch black. You're right. I didn't like that one either. Mountain Dew, are they still doing like all those crazy flavors? Like, they've got their big staple ones outside of just basic Mountain Dew, right? Like the Code Red and the Voltage. And I'm trying to think. Baja Blast, duh. The best Mountain Dew. That's actually the only Mountain Dew I really like nowadays is Baja Blast. I don't fuck with basic Mountain Dew at all. And I know that that's crazy because I'm such a gamer, but like, I really don't. Yeah, PS2 had it for PS1. Xbox One and Series X aren't like the first systems to do the whole, you know, native emulation of our older systems thing by any means. But for some reason, they're like the only ones doing it well right now. I don't know why that's something that like most manufacturers just threw to the wayside. Because like Nintendo certainly has one, but it's pretty iffy. It's pretty questionable in terms of like quality. Sony has one, but it's the same thing. It's really iffy and questionable in terms of actual quality. Like, Xbox has the only one where legit, like, if you own an Xbox 360 game, the best way to play it, assuming it is on backwards compatibility, is just on the Xbox One or Series X. If you have a Series X, the Series X is the best way. If you only have an Xbox One, that's the best way. Like, at least out of any 360 game I've ever played on Xbox One, I've never seen any of them play worse on the Xbox One than on the 360. It must just be the train. I must have gotten the defense ACs and not checked it off. But that would be weird. I'm struggling with her. Everyone struggles with Reina. She takes a bit. Thankfully, I think Reina in Tekken 8, look, chat, he did this, okay? I didn't start Tekken Talk, okay? I didn't. If you're gonna play a Mishima in Tekken 8, I think Reina is the easiest one to like get to grips with and kind of learn the Mishima game plan with. Because she has, I mean, all the Mishimas are really high in like execution and like option selecting and everything. Like, they're really demanding from the player. And Reina's no different in that sense. She still does have a ton of execution and there is a lot of thought process behind her. But Reina also has some really, really good spammable, not really spammable, but like abusable shit. So does Jin. Jin is also probably on the easier end of the 5 and T8. And then the other 3 are all going to be pretty hard to learn. But like Reyna, or dude, forward 2 all day, every day. forward 2, forward 2. 1-1-2 into Sentai. I'm not saying that in a bad way, for the record. Like Reyna having some stuff that you can kind of just pick her up and like use over and over while you figure everything else out is nice for people trying to learn Mishima for the first time. And Reyna's also really fun. Like I play a lot of Mishima in Tekken, but I am also like the guiltiest motherfucker of getting into a match and just forward 2. The sleeper pick, Yan, if you're not using it, the sleeper pick on the mix-up, when you go into Sentai, the 3+4. I don't know if you're using it a lot, but if you aren't, you should be. That is a really good low mix out of Sentai. Don't over-abuse it, but definitely use it. I feel like no one ever talks about the 3+4 out of Sentai. It's really good. I haven't played Reyna in like 3 months. And here I am just like, oh yeah, this input, this input, this input. I love Tekken 8 Mishimas, man.
You called?
Love the Mishimas in Tekken 8. All 5 of them. I love them. Especially Heihachi. And Kazuya. And Devil Jin. And Jin. Reyna probably is my personal least favorite of the 5, though. Just like in terms of how much fun I have playing her. Still a lot of fun, but probably the least fun out of all the Mishimas in there. I think on fun factor, Heihachi is my favorite. And then Kazuya. And then Devil Jin. Nowadays. I used to like Jin more, but I feel like Devil Jin, the more you play him, the more you appreciate him. At least that's how it's been for me. Even though he's shit, he's still really weak. He needs to get buffs. They massacred my boy.
Engine damage catastrophic. We can't take much more of this, Captain.
I bought a Series X earlier this year to play Gears and Ninja Gaiden Black. Incredible. I've genuinely, like, I feel like the Series X, I'm way more likely to buy a Series X than a PS5 purely because of like video and streaming stuff. Because like if I ever need to play a 360 game that just does not run well on Xenia at all,
I presume you took care of that matter.
back compat is what I'm gonna do. I have my 360 still, but like the newer systems just upscale them.
It shouldn't be long now.
Depending on the game, sometimes run them in higher frame rates, but it depends.
That AC will survive till then.
It's me. Glad you're safe. We'll be done once the engineering team pulls out.
By being cool. It's funny, because like normal basic Jin is, at least as of when I last played, because I haven't played Tekken a lot lately, because BO6 has taken over my free time gaming. But as far as I know, there has been a big balance pass since I stopped playing. But as far as I'm aware, Jin is still a top 5 in the game. He still has some of the best tools in the entire roster. He kind of always has. But I have more fun playing Devil Jin now. Even though like my normal Jin is so much easier to hop onto ranked and get wins with, Devil Jin is kind of a painful experience a lot of the time, but when it works, when Devil Jin starts working and you're flowing with him, he's so much more fun. Like so much more fun than basic Jin. 7 million for release day is a lot, if that's true.
Run! Get out of there! We don't have time to deal with it, just run!
I forget that I'm probably gonna need to pick up a Switch 2, like on launch.
Energy at 30% energy.
Just because you know that Switch 2 is gonna launch with like
Is that?
some giant title that I'm maybe gonna want. I guess it depends. How's Heihachi? I don't know.
Communications.
Raiden, Yan, where is Heihachi like on the tier list? Generally, where do people put him? I would think he's either like a high A or a low S based on what I've played with him. That would be my guess. He's really strong. He has some insanely good options, but I haven't been playing lately. Gotta get that next 3D Mario day one. I would more be there for like Prime 4 if anything. But yeah. I got sent back on the stream. Oh no. Yeah, I was more thinking of like Prime 4 being a launch title. That would get me to pick up a Switch 2 like right away. 3D Mario, I could probably wait. I could hold off a bit. But Prime 4, I need to be there. it's different. If it's Prime 4, I'm there. Sorry. The way to get me like fully on board the Nintendo hype train is you put in front of me either like a classic style Zelda game, like not Breath of the Wild Tears, like a more traditional Zelda game, or a Metroid. I've learned.
A year elapsed.
You see Prime Hack? I do know Prime Hack, yeah.
Now mark the long-awaited rise to action.
What are we seeing out there, Rosary?
Lots.
And Jack, what kind of trolling have you been getting up to?
Take up the kitty gloves if you want to engage them. These guys are bad news.
I wonder, hold on. Let me just Google Tekken 8 tier list. Oh, here we go. I was looking for these guys. I was like, there's a, what's it? There's a, hold on, I'm looking. Oh, okay. Heihachi is a high A tier. Which this tier list is made by like averaging out a bunch of pro players tier lists. So take it with a grain of salt, I guess. But they have Kazuya as the strongest A tier character. And then Heihachi as the second strongest A tier right behind him. So he's like almost S, but not quite in S. S rank is about what I thought it would be. It's kind of what it has been. Still Dragunov, Hwoarang, Jin, Reina, Claudio, June. There's nothing crazy in the S rank. I was like, have things changed all that much? Nope.
Time to show your stuff. Neutralize all enemies, but watch yourself.
He has some stuff that looks cool. I mean, he's hilarious. He's a hilarious character.
Rosie, you okay with
Don't get me wrong.
like that?
All right, hold on. I gotta do that.
I don't care.
Oops.
It's always been like that.
My bad.
Energy at 30%. Energy at 30%. Energy at 30%.
I can't kick this tank. I keep like rolling up off the top of it.
At 30%. Energy at 30%.
Okay.
Energy at 30%.
Man, fuck these tanks.
Energy at 30%. Energy at
Can you
30%.
believe this, mobile AC? Do you see what's happening?
System. Scan energy at 30%. Energy at 30%.
There! Trying to do my charge master here. my god, another mobile AC running my shit down.
System scan mode.
Okay. I need to get back on Tekken at some point, man. Heihachi was so much fun. I was almost exclusively playing Heihachi and Kazuya before BO6 came out.
Energy at 30%.
Those are my boys. I love them. That's some good fundamental Tekken right there. Although they did give Heihachi some crazy bullshit. I won't lie. Kazuya is just good fundamental Tekken. But Heihachi did get a little, and by a little I mean a lot of sauce. A lot of sauce.
System combat mode.
Especially just ultimate Heihachi is nuts. No more Sparking Zero, only Tekken. No. I still need to get max rank on Sparking Zero. Where I left off on that, I think I was like A4. And I was still at the point where like my win rate on ranked on that game is like 85%. No bullshit. Like I'm in the mid A ranks on Sparking Zero and just not even close to getting stuck in my rank.
System
Like not even getting into that territory. Still just easily climbing.
energy.
And I don't even have to play like the Ginyu Force or anything to do it. I haven't brought the whole Ginyu Force onto ranked yet. I want to, but I also don't want to be that guy, is the thing. Because the Ginyu Force is cheap as hell in Sparking Zero.
Combat mode.
You can bring all 5 of them in DP mode. And so not only do you get 5 characters to like swap between, and just the sustain on that alone is crazy. You're gonna play to timeout and not to knockout. But every Ginyu Force character also has an Insta-Spark ability for 3 blast stocks, every single one of them. And Ginyu himself has the body swap. And just,
System combat mode.
they are so cheap. They're hilarious. I love every single one of them, but they are so cheap to play. Jace is my dude. Guldo has like his paralyzing ability. The Ginyu Force is the worst. If you come up against the Ginyu Force in ranked, it's over. GG. I've only managed to beat a couple Ginyu Force players.
System scan mode.
There we go. Charge Master's done. It's because you let Odorine play on your account. Odorine does not play on my account. Odorine hates playing ranked in Sparking Zero. He thinks it's way too sweaty and he doesn't have fun playing it.
Combat mode.
I really have a good time on ranked on that game. Because it is a sweat fest, but like what else would I be playing ranked for? You see the Daima DLC rumor? No? What Daima DLC rumor? I know that they showed off a little bit more about the first Daima DLC. Oh, that's not a rumor. That was official. Bamco put up a promotional image of Mini Vegeta and Glorio. That's just official.
System combat mode.
That's what I was about to say. I was gonna say I saw that they put up a thing to show that Baby Vegeta and Glorio are both gonna be in the first DLC the first Daima DLC, not the first DLC. The first DLC for the game is Superhero. Daima is DLC 2 and 3. But the DLC 2 is going to have Baby Vegeta and Glorio.
Scan mode.
They were showing that off, and I was very happy. Mostly for Mini Vegeta. I keep calling him Baby Vegeta. Mini Vegeta. Although I hope he's better than Mini Goku is, because
System
God, Mini Goku is dog shit. Makes me think of Vegeta, but as a baby. Are you familiar with the concept of Dragon Ball Daima? Baby Vegeta is, yeah, oh my god. Bro, I didn't mean baby Vegeta like baby, oh my god. There is an actual character called Baby Vegeta. I meant Mini Vegeta. I was talking about Mini Vegeta, but I've been calling the Daima characters like Baby Goku, Baby Vegeta.
You're sitting right next to me, for God's
But I guess I can't do that because Baby Vegeta is a legit character from GT that already exists. So that's incredibly confusing.
Can you smile at a threat like this?
Why are they tiny?
Captain, coupling's
I guess you gotta watch the show and find out.
attack soon.
I was thinking you meant the character Baby. No, I didn't even mean that.
I don't like the look of
I
that.
meant like small Vegeta. Yes, we'll go with small Vegeta from Daima.
The basic chassis seems to be the same as the one we saw before.
My bad.
But this one's got about 10 cars. Its main weapon appears to be a long-range mortar. Keep an eye out for missiles and mid-range cannon fire, too.
But how do we beat it?
No, too bad
You're
then.
not seriously thinking about taking it on with an AC, are you? Don't be
I've been really liking Daima.
massacred.
No, we don't have a choice. The engineering team needs us.
Daima's been great,
Serious, huh?
which is I'm glad that it's good.
Weapon individually. Either rush in close or shoot from outside their attack range.
A lot of retcons already in Daima, but like it's Dragon Ball, so yeah.
That's how it is. Your new objective is as follows. Destroy the armor train.
Retcons are kind of Toriyama's thing.
We're counting on your support, Rosary.
I know, but only if it's safe.
Safe? Of course it will be safe. I don't like this idea at all.
Oh, shush.
Oh my god, really? That wasn't a kick? That didn't hit?
Energy at 30%.
Dude, the animation across the board in Daima is so good. Who the fuck let them cook?
Energy.
That maybe is, I think Daima is one of,
Energy at 30%.
it could be the best looking anime that I've watched outside of like Chainsaw Man. Granted, I'm not the biggest weeb, so take that as you will, but like, God, the animation is so fucking good in Daima.
Energy at 30%. System combat mode. System.
Not like super Broly good, but I guess if Super Broly counts as its own, as like anime in that sense, then maybe it's the third best looking anime I've watched. The Super Broly movie,
Combat mode.
also the animation in that is fucking insane.
System. Scan.
Aside from that little CGI bit near the end, I didn't love that, but generally Super Broly is some of the best looking anime I've ever seen. I mean, there's a reason that so many animations in Sparking Zero are like one-to-one with animation work from Super Broly. They just ripped them straight out because it's like, yep, that was fire. What CGI bit?
At 30%.
I don't think I could pull it up on stream, probably. I'd probably get a copyright claim.
System. Scan mode.
Blue Goku and Vegeta flying around. Oh. They still drag the whole anime the fuck out to not catch up to the manga. Are they still, is One Piece still struggling with that? Like a good bit?
System.
No, I meant Super Broly with the CGI bit.
System. Scan mode.
Isn't Broly just drawn over CGI? I don't think so. Because when it switches to CGI for that one bit, it's so glaringly obvious. Like,
Combat mode.
it looks so much worse than everything else in the entire film.
Energy at 30%.
But that's also because the rest of the film looks fucking incredible.
System combat mode.
Blow you up, please.
Severely damaged.
Oh.
Evasive action.
Okay, it's not actually that severely damaged. That scared me when I didn't really need to be scared.
Scan mode.
The alarm starting scared me.
Left arm. Ammo depleted. Purging. System.
All right, where's the garage? They're taking a 6-month break now? Oh, okay.
Why don't you take care of the enemy first? Read you loud and clear.
Every time.
Main
I'm
system.
thinking about it now.
Activating
Super
combat mode.
Broly. Is there anyone else in chat
Scan mode.
who is a fan of both the Super Broly movie and Chainsaw Man, the anime that they did for that may or may not ever get continued, but that was great. Thinking about it now, the animation in Super Broly might be better. At least for sure, the like fight choreography and everything, and the animation for that is miles ahead in Super Broly, if not anything else. Which is where I'm like, I don't know. It might be. I feel like Chainsaw Man I would watch, and a lot of the time I'd be like, damn, that looks good. But then Super Broly, and like the whole time I watch that movie, I'm like, that looks amazing. What the fuck? The animation in that movie is fucking insane. Should be better. One is a movie. Yeah, but Chainsaw Man, like in my head, I was like, Chainsaw Man is the best looking anime I've seen. But now that I'm thinking about it, Super Broly, again, aside from the one CGI bit, which then Chainsaw Man did have some crappy CGI in there. Not much, but a little bit.
Scan mode.
Got it. It was just so much. It might have been better.
System. Scan mode.
It looked just as good. Dude, the Super, like, every once in a while, whenever I'm reminded of it, really it's mostly whenever I see a clip of it, I always have to go and like just look up on YouTube real quick the whole Vegeta versus Broly bit from like when they first start fighting in that movie. The first like 5 minutes of the fighting.
System. Scan mode.
They cooked so hard with that.
System. Combat mode.
If I ever randomly see like a clip of it, I have to go and watch the quick little 5-minute bit of just Vegeta and Broly beating the shit out of each other. I am looking for the last defense ACs. Where the fuck are they?
System. Combat mode.
It's wild how far the quality has come. Yeah, something that I've said a lot, because I shit on Dragon Ball Super a lot for the animation, as I should. But like even Dragon Ball Z, there are some episodes of Dragon Ball Z that looked terrible. Like way back. In general, the art style for Z, in my opinion, is way more appealing than the art style for Super. But there were some really bad looking Dragon Ball Z episodes, and especially like frames.
System. Combat mode. System. Scan mode.
But then Z had some insane looking episodes too. Like just awesome. I can't remember which exact episode it is, but one of the episodes where Vegeta was whooping Cell's ass looks incredible. That was the thing with Z. Z's animation quality, and I learned maybe like a year ago the reason behind this. Z's animation quality fluctuates from like episode to episode wildly. And it's because there were actually like 4 different animation studios working on Z. It was almost like, you know how the COD studios are nowadays, where there's like the 3 COD developers and they alternate, right? Like they each get a full 3-year dev cycle, standard 3-year dev cycle for their games, because they're alternating. So like Treyarch is this year, next year is going to be Sledgehammer, and then the year after that is going to be Infinity Ward. There were like 4 animation studios all doing Dragon Ball Z's animations, and they were pretty much doing that. Like this studio, like Studio A did this episode, then Studio B had the next one, then Studio C had the one after that, and then it was back to Studio A, and then Studio D had the one after that.
System combat mode.
And I never knew until like last year that that was the case. And obviously within each of those animation studios, you've got like totally different animation directors and everything.
Energy at 30%. Left arm ammo at 30%.
Studio D's, yeah, I walked into that one. Where the fuck are these last defense ACs at? This map is just big enough for me to be able to lose like,
Scan mode.
oh no, that's a high mobility AC, fuck.
System combat mode.
Like 1 or 2 enemies every run.
System scan mode. System scan mode.
Where are they? I keep getting to like 8 or 9 of the 10 defense ACs. And then I just can't find the other 1 or 2 that's left. And I even have like good recon units on and everything, man.
Energy at 30%. Energy depleted.
Oh, that's the last high mobility guy.
System combat mode. Energy at 30%.
AC5 100%. Why are you like this? Explain. Ooh. What if they're like in the middle of the map rather than around the edges of it? Where is the middle of the map?
Energy at 30%. Energy depleted.
Like here is what I'm thinking. They could be hanging around here somewhere-ish. Or not. I could probably kill the train,
System combat mode.
and I can still search for them after the train is gone. Like, that's entirely an option.
30%. Not bad. Looks like you're actually doing something.
No shit. I'm always doing something.
System
I lost it like a dumbass. What's the bracket at? Uh-oh. AC6 is winning. Which, I mean, AC6 is my favorite. So I kinda was expecting this. I'm not upset by this. It's just wild to see the gigantic bracket actually coming to an end.
Energy at 30%. Energy depleted.
Oh god. Come on now.
System combat mode.
It's catching on fire! You're almost there. Just a bit more and keep attacking.
I'm attacking.
You're really going to win. System
There we go.
scan mode.
As much as I can get.
Energy
Man, where the fuck are they? I wonder if they don't spawn in until after the train. That could be possible, actually. Now that I've said that out loud, what if they don't?
system combat mode. Energy at 30%.
Oh man.
Scan mode. Energy at 30%.
Okay.
Energy at 30%.
Gotta go catch the train. Again.
At 30%.
What's the one enemy? What was that? Oh, it was just a piece of the train. God damn it. Disappointed.
System left arm. Ammo depleted. Purging. Energy at 30%. Energy.
Oh, I'm actually out of energy. Okay.
Energy at 30%.
There! I hit! Another! The kick worked twice in a row.
It's me.
Okay.
Safe. I'll be
Now can I find defense ACs?
I don't know how that guy keeps managing to survive, much less win. Thanks to you, Rosary, we managed to avoid losing our star pilot. I'm grateful. Just doing my job. Speaking of doing one's job,
Rosary, I believe I told you to keep your mouth in check. This mission isn't
Might
over
be
yet.
after the missiles come in.
as you wish, Your Majesty.
Here's your next objective. You're to follow the tracks and evacuate via the bridge. The engineering team will take a different route. We need to attract the enemy's attention, so no deviating from the course.
System combat mode.
Give it time.
System scan mode.
Why does this guy sound like Piccolo?
Can anyone hear me?
He just has that that super deep voice. There's no way
What's
it's
this? How did
No.
you get on this channel?
couldn't be.
Oh, good. You can hear
Couldn't be
me.
Chris Sabat.
I just wanted to say hi.
I refuse to believe it.
My question. Who are you?
Forgive me. I don't have much time, so I'll
Doesn't
skip
sound
the
enough
messages.
like him.
I've got a little present for that AC of yours.
Like
What are you
gravitas.
talking about?
Carol, is it time?
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's right. Wait. We found this. Hold on. Armored Core 5. Hold on. This came up last stream, actually. Last AC5 stream. Leon voice actor. His English voice actor is Travis Willingham. That's... I'm glad that you said this, because we did just talk about this a few days ago. And if you go to his IMDb and you control F his like 400 video game appearances. Oh, god damn it. I just accidentally opened something. For Dragon Ball. Or no, sorry, he's not Piccolo in a bunch of Dragon Ball games. Not Piccolo. He's Cell. He's the voice actor for Cell in a ton of Dragon Ball games, not Sparking Zero. Nothing like terribly recent. He voice acted Cell in like Battle of Z, Dragon Ball Z for the Kinect, if you remember that. Ultimate Tenkaichi, Raging Blast 1 and 2. He voice acted Cell in a bunch of the older Dragon Ball games.
What on earth is that? I see it, 12 o'clock.
Cell, not Piccolo, but not terribly far off. Oh my god, Defense ACs do spawn in after the train. That is what I was missing. There we go, 10 of 10 on those. Oh, hold on, I have to get the scrap locations. The topic is long. What topic? What was I? Oh, scrap locations. I need to get scrap E again just to be 100% sure. Right, it's like out on the edge of the map. Oh, Dragon Ball? No. I haven't talked about Dragon Ball this whole time. Just a lot of this time. Then we'll get Bloodborne 2. I am not going to jump the gun and say that Sony is going to buy them. Obviously, Sony wants to, but I'm not going to jump the gun and say that they're going to. Just because they're trying to. Because I think Katakawa realizes just how valuable they are. They're not going to give Sony a good deal. At least any smart executives would not give Sony a good deal with the sort of properties that Katakawa has under their belt. They just wouldn't. Okay. That leaves just the like challenges. It'll be announced in the next few weeks. I don't think so. And if it is, it's gonna be for a stupid amount of money. One of the biggest companies in Japan. It actually is, yeah. Like, that's why I'm saying it's not even just FromSoft. They own so many massive properties, like in terms of the smaller companies like that they have as subsidiaries. FromSoft is only one of them. I don't think that they're going to give Sony any sort of reasonable deal. Sony would have a monopoly over anime in the West. I didn't even think about the like outside of gaming. I wasn't even thinking about stuff like that. Yeah, but you're right. A lot of animation studios are under them. Do they own Lollipop? I don't know if they do. I don't think Lollipop would even be like a significant factor. The Defense ACs was one of the two that we were missing, chat. That was one of them. We're up to 17 of 18 finally. Okay, a little adjustment here. Slight adjustment here. We're going back to these. Actually, oh my god. I do have better laser blades than I did last time. I was like, we're all the way up to team level 41 now. And I'm probably sitting on a ton of cash. I am. No new laser blades available? Doesn't look like it. I already own them. Boop, boop. Worst case, they become exclusives. Yeah, which is why, like,
Resistance lay poised
I don't think that they'll want, unless they just get a stupid stack of cash.
Lots. Some snipers.
Like,
And some fast-moving recon
a
tanks,
company that
too.
owns
Pick up the kitty clubs if you want to engage
so
them.
much in that sense. Like, so many properties. Because even just look at FromSoft alone. Look at Elden Ring sales, right?
Neutralize all enemies, but watch yourself.
Right? Just look at Elden Ring sales.
Rosie,
These guys don't need
talking to you like that?
a,
Nah, I don't care. He's always been like
an exclusivity deal. In fact, if anything, that just would hurt their sales. Granted, exclusivity deals are normally a lot of money. But they're gonna realize that cutting Xbox, and at least for short-term PC, out of their day one launches, that's gonna be a lot. That's a huge chunk, especially for FromSoft. A massive portion of FromSoft's fan base right now is on PC. Like a massive portion of it. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna save these. Get the miniguns.
energy at 30%.
What time is it? All right. I'm timing this run too. What about those angry fans? Yeah, I don't think it's a great deal for them in a lot of ways.
Energy at 30%.
Like, I'm not even talking creative process. I just think unless they get such like a ridiculous paycheck from this,
Energy at
it's just not a good deal for them. Like, that paycheck is gonna have to be astronomical for this to be a good deal for them.
RD? You're sitting right next to me, for God's sake.
We need to vault now.
Wow. I've rarely ever seen you this uppity. Which means we're about to hit the
Bop, 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 bop.
Can you smile on a threat like
We're talking like Elon Twitter deal money. Maybe not that much,
Links
but
now complete.
Hey,
you get what I'm saying.
What the heck? I don't like the look of that.
Give us some data on the
There would be riots.
Data.
Yeah, it really, it depends.
Chassis seems to be
If Sony doesn't, Tencent will. Tencent would hurt their business model less than Sony would, legitimately.
be a long-range
Which
warner.
is crazy to say when I'm talking about Tencent, because don't get me wrong, I am not a fan of Tencent.
Seriously thinking about taking it on with
But
the
like,
PC,
in terms of FromSoft,
Don't be an idiot.
Tencent would be a more beneficial deal for them compared to Sony.
team needs us.
Tencent won't limit their, system market. You're going too far? I'm really not.
Individually. Either rush in close or shoot from outside their attack range.
I'm really not.
Prepare to eat lead if you're not careful.
And even then, I don't think Tencent's actually looking to buy them. Tencent already owns like, what is it, 40% of their shares?
It's down to the line.
Something ridiculous like that.
Support, Rosary.
And they seem to be happy with that as far as at least what I last heard. I haven't heard anything about Tencent making moves to actually buy them.
Shush.
I know that Tencent is like their majority shareholder though.
Not bad.
16%? No, it's more than that for sure.
Don't get cocky.
I'm pretty sure Tencent is their number one shareholder. Is it actually only 10 or 16%? That doesn't sound right. I thought there was a much larger gap between their shares and Sony's shares. Wasn't Tencent making an Elden Ring mobile game? Yeah, I think it's already out. But it's like in the Asian market only or something like that.
System. Combat mode.
Oh, they are number one, just only 16. I didn't realize that Sony had that, or was that close to their sharehold.
Keep attacking.
Interesting.
I can't believe it. You're really
I mean, I knew Sony had a ton of FromSoft shares. I just didn't think it was that close to what Tencent had.
take evasive action.
I hope you guys like the alarm the whole time.
System. Scan mode. System. Combat mode.
Wait, Sony holds more? Wait. Sony holds 16 and Tencent only holds 14?
System scan mode.
Hold on a second. What?
System scan mode.
Maybe they bought some more recently? They must have.
System combat mode. System
Trying to butter them up, surely.
system combat mode.
Ah, shit. Ah, it didn't reach. I didn't think it would, but I had to go for it.
Mode. System combat mode. System scan mode.
We get Bloodborne 2 announcement with it. God, this is, if this deal goes through, it's going to fuel an entire new generation of Bloodborne copium.
Proximity damage catastrophic. Take evasive action. Energy depleted.
That damage is catastrophic. But my determination to do this without the garage
System
is... What's a good word to compare to catastrophic in a positive sense? I don't know. Sony does already own Bloodborne, yes. And I would be... I'm gonna get you off that copium. Hold on a second. I would be very skeptical that they would be looking to do Bloodborne 2. Because we already know from, like, literally Miyazaki in an interview that FromSoft is very keen on doing, like, a ported, like, PC/next-gen update version of Bloodborne, but Sony hasn't, like, made any attempt to make it happen.
Not as bad as your attitude. Okay,
This game really suffers from the brown aesthetic. Oh, yeah.
neutralize all enemies.
AC4 had, like, that kind of gray, slight piss filter thing going on. Just 4th gen in general. And then 5th gen, they went brown.
system scan mode.
While 3 different alarms are blaring in the background. Hey, I'm just, you know, I'm doing what I can here. I'm trying to do the speed run. And the... What's it? What am I trying to do? Oh yeah, speedrun and no resupply in one go. That's why I let myself die instead of going to the garage. The speedrun is only 10 minutes for this mission. The speedrun challenge is pretty relaxed for how short this can be if you just manage to destroy this train quickly enough. So short and chunky. Yeah, that's Gen 5. They were stout little fellas. I like the Gen 5 AC looks. I like that they're more like this giant tank. Don't get me wrong, it's not like my favorite in terms of AC generations art style wise or anything. But I like that they're like these thick ass tank robots. It's one of those things where, like, yeah, for this one generation, it's fun. But if this was how Armored Core always looked from this point on, I would have been like, ooh. Why? Oh, can we go back? Can we go back to like a more traditional kind of mech look, please? Shit. I'm in that weird limbo. Not on the ground, but also not in the air.
Energy at 30%.
2, 3, and 6 is the pinnacle of AC design. Yeah, probably.
Combat mode.
I like the AC1 designs, but those are basically like AC3, but just more Lego-esque. Because, you know, PS1 low poly. I just like the low poly look of Gen 1 because it really feels like Legos in like a fun way, like an endearing way, right?
Keep your voice down, RD. You're sitting right next to me, for God's sake.
We need to bolt now.
Wow. I've rarely ever seen you this uppity. Which means we're about to hit the jackpot.
Can you smile at a time like
Legs are so thick for what? To carry all that weight, man.
Hey now, what the heck? I don't like the look of that.
Give us some data on the enemy, Rosary.
Data, right. The basic chassis seems to be the same as the one we saw before.
Here he comes.
We've got about 10 cars. Main weapon appears to be a long-range mortar. Keep an eye out for missiles and mid-range cannon fire too.
But how do we beat it?
You're not seriously thinking about taking it on with an AC, are you? Don't be an idiot. Not bad. Looks like you're actually doing something.
No shit, Rosie.
Cocky. It'll take more than a few heads to down.
Never doubt the thick boy.
You might actually have a chance.
This camera jank, it's not camera jank, it's me glitching myself into the train so I get carried along with it.
Combat mode.
I've been doing it to speedrun this mission a lot. Instead of needing to chase the train everywhere,
System.
I just glitch myself into it to get carried along with it.
I can't believe it. You're really going to win. System. Scan mode. System.
Damn it, I came loose. Oops.
Energy.
Oops, again.
30%.
I can't kick, apparently. Bad at the game.
Scan mode.
We named this AC Fat Man for a reason. Not because he carries like nukes or anything. It's because look at him.
System. Combat mode.
engine damage catastrophic? We can't.
It's me. Glad you're safe. They'll be done once the engineering team pulls out.
Should go all TE parts for true fatty. I would. Those are some heavy looking parts.
Rosary, we managed to avoid losing our star pilot.
The more I can make my AC look like a Gundam, the better the gen design. Still haven't watched anything Gundam. I probably should. One of my best friends from high school is a really big Gundam fan.
You wish, Your Majesty.
Here's your next objective. You're to follow the tracks and evacuate via the bridge. The engineering team will take a different route. We need to attract the enemy's attention, so no deviating from the course.
Testing, testing. Can anyone hear me? Viva la resistance!
Who the hell is this? How did you get on this channel?
Oh, good. You can hear me. I just wanted to say hi.
Going for the platinum.
Answer my question. Who
I was reminded yesterday that when they did that new Night Dive Doom port a little bit ago, they also added achievements to Doom 1 and 2 for the first time, like officially on Steam and everything.
Carol.
So if I ever get bored of BO6 in the near future,
12 o'clock.
I'm probably gonna try to get all the achievements on Doom on my Steam account, because that's really easy too. Like, I've played Doom 1 and Doom 2 so many times already. So many times. I can do those achievements. I looked through them, there's nothing crazy.
The corporation.
The hardest achievement in the game is just complete a single level on Nightmare, which, you know, E1M1, done.
That means they could have
You just have to complete it. You don't have to 100% it or anything. It's really, like, I looked through it and it would be a super easy platinum. Maybe a little harder if you're not a big, like, if you haven't played a ton of Doom in the past. Because there is stuff in there like kill a cyber demon with a pistol. But, like, as if I haven't done that before. Okay. Are we at 18 of 18? Because that should have been the speed run and the no resupply. Both of which I had thought I had done. Okay. There are two more possible things it could be. And it's completing the mission with less than 10k total damage. And completing it without being detected by surveillance units. It's one of those two challenges. I'm down to the last two, having done all of them again, checking them off the list as we go.
Lots. Some snipers.
Comes down to this one.
Some fast-moving recon
Or these two, rather.
Better take out the kitty
What's my
club
total
and
AP?
engage 'em.
Okay, like 43, let's call it. If I go below 33k,
Your attitude.
it's chalked.
You heard her. Time to show your stuff. Neutralize all enemies, but watch yourself.
I'd love to platinum OG Doom. It is Doom 1 and Doom 2, and they also packaged in every official Doom expansion for those two games with it.
I don't care.
So you also have to, like, complete TNT Evolution and Plutonia Experiment. I'm trying to think what all, the master levels.
System.
And then a Sigil. Sigil is officially packaged in there, which I haven't even played Sigil to this day. Gives me a reason to actually play John Romero's Sigil expansion that he did. I've played so much OG Doom and Doom 2 though. So I was like, I could do this in probably like 10 to 15 hours, like the entire platinum. Yeah, No Rest for the Living, the old Xbox expansion is in there.
30%.
The Xbox 360 exclusive expansion that they did years ago. That was a weird chapter in Doom history.
System. Combat mode.
That the Xbox 360 got a whole, like, 30 map wad for Doom 2 that no other system got ever until this re-release that they did a few months ago again of Doom 1 and 2. Although I say re-release, this was more like an update because it was a night dive style approach.
Scan mode.
So they like I didn't pay for the new release or anything. It's just like they updated the version of the game if you already owned it to this new port. God, I love Night Dive Studios. Because every time they go back and touch up like one of my favorite boomer shooters, it's like, oh yeah, and it's free if you already own the original. Except for Dark Forces. But that was probably more to do with Disney than anything, if I had to guess.
System. Scan mode.
Getting the license for that game from Disney could not have been cheap. But God bless you, Night Dive. More like Night D's. You take that back right now. How dare you?
Energy at 30%. System. Combat mode.
Doom 64 is apparently a very straightforward platinum. I could probably do Doom 64. I'm not a huge Doom 64 fan, personally. I mean, it's good. It's not like it's not good. But compared to every other Doom game,
System.
it's just not on that level. You know? Like, even Doom 3 I enjoy more than Doom 64, which is maybe kind of spicy. I don't know. It depends who you ask.
System.
But Doom 3 has its own like charm to it, its own stuff that I like about it. Doom 64 has always just been like super meh for me over the years. I want to love it more than I do. I think it's mostly because the level design isn't very good. It's because it's not. I think level design is such a make or break for a Doom game, and that game's level design is just kind of eh. It's also why I don't like Doom 2 as much as Doom 1. Despite like Super Shotgun and Revenants and all the fun stuff, I prefer Doom 1. Have you played the Citadel? I have not. It looks definitely like a shooter. That exists for sure. Okay, so it spawned me in the streets and insta alerted one of the siren bots. That's infuriating. Because I was too close to where the train would spawn after the cutscene, so it dropped me into the streets and instantly failed me on the not getting alerted bit.
A year elapsed as the resistance lay.
What are we seeing?
The visuals were blowing my mind. I was but a child. Doom 3 is like an insane looking game for when it came out, because it came out in 2004. And it looks insane. Doom 3, I'm trying to think of other games from like that period that just looked so good. Oh, Half-Life 2. What kind of black magic went into Half-Life 2? That game came out in 2004.
I don't care. He's always been like that. System. Scan mode.
Fear was around that time. Fear looks really fucking good for when it came out. Although Fear, to be honest, it's a lot of like Fear looking insane is more like the physics and the destruction effects and all that stuff more than just like the pure fidelity. But even just the raw fidelity of Fear is really good. But Fear is one of those games where like when it's in motion, that game looks insane. Just a screenshot, you'll be like, oh, it looks fine. But when you see it in motion, like actually being played, you get it. That game looks crazy, dude. If anyone says Crisis, I revoke your ball privileges. I'm not talking that late. Talking early 2000s. Getting ahead of it because it's coming somewhere. Someone was going to say it. Black on PS2 looks really good. Black is another, I feel like Black is the same as Fear, where if you just look at like a screenshot of it, you're like, oh, that looks fine. But when you see it actually like in motion being played, you're like, oh my fucking god, that looks awesome. Ace Combat 4, any Ace Combat game on the PS2, to be fair. But also to be fair, in the same way that I always joke and say like pre-rendered background games were cheating, the Ace Combat games in general are kind of cheating. Kind of. Because they get a similar advantage almost to pre-rendered backgrounds, where obviously they don't really have to render a ton of like super detailed geometry and textures and all that.
As the resistance lay poised in silence. Now mark the long
But like
to action.
I was reading a DM and I got distracted.
Lots. Some snipers. And some fast-moving recon
I got distracted. What was I? Oh yeah. Because the geometry doesn't have to be so detailed, because it's mostly just a flat plane with an image on it. Exactly. Everything can go into the planes, which is why Ace Combat games were able to kind of always look really fucking good. I would say, like, even Ace Combat 7 looks awesome, but Ace Combat 7, and I don't think I really mentioned this in the review, AC7 came out late enough that if you do get close to like the ground and you just catch a glimpse of it while you're playing, you'll notice that the ground looks kind of shit in AC7. Just because like it's such a modern game and everything looks so good. But then if you get up close to like the actual geometry there, you might have a moment of like, that doesn't look so great. But like when you're up in the skies, you're like dogfighting through the clouds, AC7 looks fucking beautiful. Never not beautiful.
System scan mode. Energy at 30%.
Mountains too, but not much different. And yeah, the mountains in like the old Ace Combat games are just like super low poly, right? Or even like on the handheld games like ACX and X2, those have the same thing where like if you do get anywhere near the mountains, they're pretty low poly. Like it's because they were able to put so little into everything else, so it's kind of cheating. But those do look great. When I'm talking like the black magic though, it's like, how did John Carmack make Doom 3 look like that? How did Valve get Half-Life 2 to look like that? Because it makes no sense when you look back on them. Doom 3, it's the lighting, dude. How does that lighting work in 2004? And it ran well. Like on systems of the time, like generic mid-range systems, it ran well. How? Same with Half-Life 2, how? Like old Valve, John Carmack, those guys were crazy. The Torch in Doom 3 cast shadows in real time in 2004. It's insane. I might have to pull up Doom 3 footage to show it. Because a lot of people, it's like if you haven't seen Doom 3 in motion, you probably don't really know what I'm talking about. But dude, the lighting in Doom 3 for when it came out, it doesn't make sense. Like looking back on it, makes no sense. How the fuck did they do that? And then just the entirety of Half-Life 2 in 2004 is how the fuck did they do that as well? I don't get it, man. How did they pull these things off? Get away from me, get away from me. That's not great. Fuck, he jumped it? Are you shitting me? Oh, I don't have energy. Oh, we're fine.
Oh man, Rosie, we gotta get out of here.
Keep your voice down, RD. You're sitting right next to me, for God's sake.
We need to.
Oh my god.
Wow. I've rarely ever seen you this uppity. Which means we're about to hit the
Want it
jackpot.
legit to have ray tracing thrown in somehow to make it really pop? Doom 3 with ray tracing would look so good, man. Hey, NVIDIA, next time you're doing like a retro game after Half-Life 2 to like promo RTX, Doom 3, I'm just saying, just throwing it out there. We did Quake 2. Why not Doom 3? Let's make it happen.
You're not seriously thinking about taking it on with an AC, are you?
I'm trying to think of other like retro shooters that might be really cool with ray tracing for them to do. Actually, I think the coolest looking, well, what they've shown so far of Half-Life 2 RTX looks fucking awesome. But the coolest looking of those that they've like actually released so far is probably the Portal one. I played it a little bit because I mean it's Portal. I fuck with Portal, which is still kind of weird because I'm not typically a big puzzle game guy, but like it's Portal, come on. The Portal RTX looks crazy, specifically because of like the portals and everything. Like seeing the actual ray trace portals and all that shit while you play is so cool.
Not bad. Looks like you're actually doing something.
Don't get cocky. It's catching on fire.
You might actually have.
Okay, I have to.
You made it this far. Show 'em what you can do.
Oh no.
System.
We dipped below 33. Fuck.
System. Scan mode.
I can still do the no alerts. We haven't raised an alert yet.
System. Combat mode. Energy at 30 energy.
Oh, well, now I'm gonna have no energy when I get up here. I'm still getting shot at. Okay, yeah, let's approach this train from the front, eh? Might be a better idea. Take out some surveillance bots as I go.
System. Scan mode. Energy at 30%.
Doing this mission with less than 10k damage is kind of hard, though.
Right arm. Ammo. Depleted.
There are so many damage sources in this. That's an alarm! Fuck! Fuck this mission. God damn it. I'm thinking about, is there a Doom 3 RTX mod? It probably is not great. Oh, hold on, I should just pull up some Doom 3 footage. Yeah, they did a reshade RTX thing for it. Those can look pretty decent, but I'm typically not a huge fan of like the reshade RTX mods that people do. Hold on. Oh, this would be perfect. Oh, never mind. It's the BFG edition. Sorry. What was I saying? This is actual Doom 3. God, this game looked crazy in 2004, man. I'm getting it to a good spot. Hold on. Okay. And then I'm gonna have to turn on my display capture and everything. Okay, hold on. Getting my volume mixer too, just so that I can... There. Okay, now I'm about ready. If you've never seen Doom 3 like in motion, particularly the lighting in this game, to me is like, bro, how did they make this work properly? Hold on, I didn't throw it in the full quality, my bad.
Sergeant Kelly, need to double time it down there. Search your assigned area and haul your ass back to Mars City. Out.
Wait for it. This should be a good area to show the lighting off. This is just OG 2004 vanilla Doom 3. How did this not melt everyone's systems back then? Like, it's crazy to me. Oh, cutscene time.
No, please.
Hold on. It's like, you can get out. No, no, no. Oh, actually, this would be a great... Yeah, hold on. Carmack magic, truly. You don't like BFG edition? I don't like the flashlight change. It's a bias, for sure. Great optimization. It was unworldly optimization. Or otherworldly. Unworldly. Otherworldly optimization. Car magic.
This is Sergeant Kelly.
The lighting in this game is wild, and the fact that this ran on like mid-range gaming PCs when it came out is even crazier. because it's not like a Far Cry or like a Crisis situation where the game looks insane for when it came out, but no one could fucking run it when it came out. It just, like, this was an actual solidly optimized game that you could play. One of that crowd? I am one of that crowd. The lighting's better here. Ammo's practically free. Oh yeah, I forget that the ammo changes exist because I'm mostly a lighting guy. I think the lighting just looks worse in BFG aside from the flashlight being strapped to your shoulder. This game is great. This game is... Doom 3 is very different from most Doom, but like, look at it. It's cool. It's its own little brand of shooter among the Doom crowd, but I can appreciate it. Especially because it looks really good. Doom 3, everyone. Thank you. That's enough of that distraction. I need to get this, well, either, like, no damage or no alert. Maybe I should just focus one over the other? Should have made the shoulder light need a recharge. I think there are mods for that. And I know there are mods to restore the flashlight.
What are we seeing out there, Rosary?
On BFG.
Some snipers.
But
And some fast-moving recon
Melty
types,
brought
too.
it up. The colors are more blown out on the BFG version compared to the original. And then they also changed the ammo economy a lot so that you basically always have ammo for all your guns.
To show your stuff. Neutralize all enemies, but watch yourself.
Rosie, you okay with him talking to you like
They leave an empty spot in the weapon bar.
He's always
Do they actually? I haven't played BFG in a while. Because it's not my version. If I play Doom 3, I'm playing the original. But, did they just straight up leave an empty spot? I don't remember that, but that's kind of hilarious if they did. Man, I just get blown up by the laser beams. Even though my defense is pretty balanced on this build, those just fucking hurt. Granted, if I get hit by like one of these sniper shots or a tank cannon or whatever, it all hurts. But those guys are so aggressive and just bum rush you with like full auto laser beams. So they stand out. They feel like they hurt the most. Realistically, the grenades on the back of the train probably hurt more than anything in this level. The snipers are up there, though.
System. Scan mode.
Oh, shit. Why am I getting shot from the right? What was that?
30%.
You.
Energy depleted. Energy at 30%.
Oh.
System. Scan mode.
Shit.
System. Combat mode. System. Scan mode.
Oh, well, I failed the alert. If I can just stay above 33k, though. I know I can. I would do this with the tank if I was, like, purely focusing the low damage. Because between the defense that I have and everything, and then just the auto cannons, it would be great, but I feel like it's going to get torn apart by the actual train. I could be wrong, though. Maybe it's a good option. Tank build could be good for this. But I think the train would destroy it.
System. Scan mode.
Also, while I'm glazing Doom 3, the shotgun is great, you just don't know how to use it. Sorry, had to say it. Had to say it. It's out of my system, though. I feel like that's where I'm gonna get the, oh, he's one of those, more than the flashlight thing.
System. Scan
That's where people who know are gonna be like, oh no, he's one of those guys. But I am. You just can't use it like the shotgun in Doom 1 and 2, and it's fine.
System.
You cannot like it, but it's not like it's weak. It's actually ridiculously strong. They just changed it so it's not a sniper anymore.
System combat mode.
And people cried about it and still cry about it. To this day.
System scan mode.
What game has your favorite shotgun? Like all of gaming? Fuck. Soldier of Fortune, actually. I was like, that's way too hard. No, it's not. It's Soldier of Fortune. Yep. I thought that was harder than it was. It could be Fear. It could be the OG Doom shotgun. It could be. It's up there, at the very least. Oh.
Energy depleted.
That's right. This is the laser blade guy.
Energy at 30%. Energy depleted.
Oh, he jumped it, motherfucker. Am I gonna need to pull up the Soldier of Fortune shotgun?
System combat mode.
Oh no. Oh, did I kill both of them there? I did. Holy shit. That's so lucky. The shotgun shell punching game, it's not ultra kill. That's not my favorite shotgun. It's a really good one though.
System energy at 30%.
But there are too many, like, really good ones. OG Doom, Soldier of Fortune, Fear, the original Fear shotgun.
System scan mode.
Ultra Kills is cool, but
Energy.
it's not that classic.
Keep your voice down, RD. You're sitting right next to me, for God's sake.
Some of the best shotguns ever.
We need to bolt now.
I don't believe you.
I've rarely ever seen you this up.
I don't believe you.
Which means we're about to hit the jackpot.
Oh. I forget that they changed the boundaries there. Fuck's sake. Tried to do that last time, but at least I caught myself. Plasma blades are fun. They are when you remember to not waste all your other... Oh, wait a second.
Get up there, Rosary.
Hold on a second. I'm gonna change something. Again. Other than Arma. Yeah, if you want a realistic shotgun, the Arma shotguns are really fun. Super fun. Maybe someday I'll play Arma on stream. Probably not. But maybe. But maybe. I'm a bit of an Arma fan. Man, these rifles aren't good. Holy ammo, though. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, maybe they're good for like really long missions if you don't want to pay for resupplies. I could see that. For this, I want these still. AC5, the boundaries kill you. Yeah, blow your ass up.
What are we seeing out there, Rosary?
Lots. Some snipers.
Forgot the name, but the coin toss one, I can't remember the name either. But when my favorite ultra kill weapon is the pistol for sure.
Not as bad as your attitude. Okay, rookie, you heard her. Time to show your stuff. Neutralize all enemies, but watch
But
yourself.
ultra kill's weapons are really fun across the board.
System combat mode.
Rosie, you okay with him talking to you like that?
Nah, I don't care. He's always been like that. System scan
These are going to be way more
System combat
effective for, or sorry, they're way more ammo efficient and also can do that. I suddenly was like, wait a second. If I'm running out of ammo using the chain guns because their damage range is so awful, why not this?
combat mode. Energy at
And I'm glad I said why not this. Especially for a low damage run, I can keep my distance so much better right now. This was a good idea.
energy
I don't know how I didn't think of this sooner. The revolver ocelot one, yeah, the revolver, the spinny one is very fun.
System scan mode.
Oh shit.
Energy at 30%. Energy at 30%. System combat mode.
I just gotta be really careful to try to keep my AP up.
System scan mode. System combat mode.
Okay, okay. We're getting somewhere right now.
Mode.
Hey chat,
Scan mode.
I'm curious, since I was talking about shotguns, I thought of one that's not like the greatest shotgun in FPS or anything, but it's a nostalgic shotgun for me. And I have to ask the question, it's one of those gaming questions, if you know, you know. Chat, are you M14 gang or Olympia gang? Tell me now at the risk of getting banned. And you don't know which one will get you banned.
System combat mode.
At least one person in chat's gonna have to know, right? Minimum one person. Any takers?
At 30%.
Anyone willing to risk it all?
Energy at 30%.
Where is my M14 gang and where is my Olympia gang?
System scan mode.
Olympia? Tom is getting banned. He's gone. Fuck him. Of course, Tom. You would be Olympia gang, wouldn't you? I have no idea what you're talking about. I hate double bars. I don't hate them. The Hades is fun. If you take the Olympia all the way and you get the it gets Dragon's Breath shells when you pap it.
Scan mode.
Rather die standing than kneeling.
System combat mode.
Real life or COD. It's a BO1 and BO2 meme from the zombies community.
Mode.
The two like really cheap starting room wall buys in both of those games are the M14 rifle and the Olympia shotgun. And it started like a whole, you know, like meme gang war for years. There's M14 gang and Olympia gang based on which gun you like more in the spawn room.
I've rarely ever seen you this uppity.
Which is why I'm trying to start like a new gang turf war on BO6. I just need a better name for the Terminus guys.
Captain, coupling's now complete.
Hey now, what the heck?
I don't give a damn if the M14 is objectively better. Olympia's my goat.
Data, right.
The Olympia is very fun pack-a-punched. I can always give it that much credit.
This one's got about 10 cars.
Fuck.
Long-range mortar. Keep an eye out for missiles. Not bad. Looks like you're actually doing something.
Don't be cocky. It'll take more than... It's catching on fire!
Come on.
You might actually have a chance. You made it.
You're almost there. Just a bit more. Keep attacking.
I can't believe it. You're really going to win.
Oh, don't let me come loose.
Energy at 30%.
Yes.
Energy at 30%. Energy depleted. System scan mode.
Gotta know when to let it go.
System scan mode.
Live to come back and still get the little to no damage challenge. I was in the top 0.1% of Chole. Wait, is YouTube doing like a Spotify style rewind now? Wait, what are you talking about?
Energy at 30%.
What are you talking about, Tom?
Energy at 30%.
Specifically for gaming stuff? What?
At 30%.
No, that's awesome. Hold on.
System. Scan mode. Energy at 30%.
Where sent by email, or how did they send it? I would assume email,
Energy at 30%.
or is it like just on YouTube somewhere? On the app? Wait, hold on. So on the mobile app? Click the compass. Oh, what the fuck? Then gaming. Oh yeah, your 2024 gaming recap. What the fuck? This is actually a Spotify like rewind or whatever it's called for YouTube gaming. I watched gaming videos from 364 creators, chat. Chole was my number 1. Falseco was my number 2. Maximilian Dude was my number 3, so my actual number 1. Maximilian Dude is my actual number 1 this year.
System. Scan
Behind me and False, it was Maximilian. The dude.
system. Combat mode.
I'm very happy with that. That's hella based of me.
Scan mode.
I didn't know, did they do this last year? This is new, right?
Combat mode. System. Scan mode. System. Combat mode.
Whoa. Is the train just like disabled entirely? What is happening? Nothing is happening. I mean, I can answer that question, but like, huh? Max is a cool guy. I was so happy when he won like the Lifetime Achievement Award at the Streamer Awards last year.
How that guy keeps
So
managing to
deserved.
survive, much less win. Thanks to you, Rosary, we managed to avoid losing our star pilot. I'm grateful. Just doing my job.
Speaking of doing one's job,
That was less than 10k damage, at least so far. Let's not fuck it up at the end. Also, no alerts as far as I'm aware.
Fine. As you wish, Your
But
Majesty.
100% certainty, that was less than 10k damage.
Follow the tracks and evacuate via the bridge. The engineering team will take a different route. We need to attract the enemy's attention, so no deviating from the
Fuck,
course.
fuck. You get out of here. You leave me alone.
viva la resistance!
Okay. Oh my.
Who the hell is
Him
this?
popping up like that, menacingly.
Oh, good. You can hear me. I just wanted to say hi.
Answer my question.
Wait, hold on. You can
Who
see
are you?
how much
Forgive me.
Is that
I
just
don't
in my
have much time, so I'll skip the
recap, like right at the
niceties.
front. I jumped
A
like
little present for that AC
really far in.
What are you talking about?
65% of my total YouTube watch time was gaming.
What on earth is
That adds up.
DC at 12 o'clock.
Run! Get out of there! We don't have time to deal with it. Just run!
Still less than 10k. Oh god.
Energy at 30. Energy depleted.
It's not until I fall below 33.
Scan mode.
My max is like 42.8. Oh my god.
Is that
I watched videos about 299 different games this year.
All over it.
My top game
They even managed to tap into our
was
communications.
Armored Core 6.
Do you understand what that means? They could have
My
stopped
top
us from
5
tracks
were
at any
Armored
time.
Core 6, Ace Combat 7, Elden Ring, Tekken 8, and Metal Gear Solid.
We'll have to rethink our strategy.
That was my top 5 games I watched. You kept it old school. Anyone else still watching old school RuneScape in 2024? Oh, that's right. You were. I was. I love RuneScape. No way! Hold on. Hold on. I need to send this to false. Oh my god. Okay, so it's known that I'm not exactly a big VTuber enjoyer. I don't mind them, but I don't go out of my way to watch them, right? But a common meme this year has been me telling my friend False, who is a VTuber, that my favorite VTuber is Doki Bird, because I heard the whole story about her like early this year with the company and everything. And I just subscribed and was like there at her return stream where she hit like hundreds of thousands concurrents and everything. She has a dedicated thing in the YouTube recap where I have a thing in my recap that says you were there for her return stream. You showed up to support Doki Bird. They have her in the YouTube recap. Just the fact that I was there for that stream popped up while I was going through it. That's amazing. That was so out of nowhere. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Then it clicked. Caught me off guard. I was like, what is this? What am I looking at? Still 17 of 18. My gamer card is on target. Your instincts are razor sharp, always landing in the perfect spot. That's probably... I was gonna say because I always watch FPS content, but none of my top 5 games are FPS at all. It put some effort in. False, you were my number 2 on YouTube. False, you were my number 2. Chole was my number 1. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to do this to you. It tells you that I don't really watch a lot of, like I don't really watch any creators super consistently, because just me watching my own videos whenever they go live beat out any other creator. So that's something. I don't even like FPS that much. Oh, okay. That's hilarious. The Doki Bird card appearing. That's so good. You stream like 10 times more than me on YouTube, so don't even. I'm sorry, man. Chole is better. I don't know what you want from me. This is pretty neat. This is neat. To repeat it in case like chat doesn't archive or anything, you go onto the YouTube mobile app and you go to like your homepage, and up in the top left corner, super tiny, like honestly, it's so easy to miss. There's like this little compass thing. You click that, you go to gaming, and then like right on the top bar right now, there's like a year recap for all the gaming content you watched. That's pretty cool, YouTube. I like that. Like, I actually do really like that. That's great. I want more YouTube recaps like that. If all streamed at the same time as Chole, I know where I'd be. You don't have to say it. We all know. We all know. You don't have to say it. So, for, like, now with 100% certainty, the one that I'm missing is covert action. Completing the mission without being detected by surveillance units. Hold on. Armored Core 5 covert action. Story 02 covert action. Hold on. Oh no, my YouTube volume. Okay. I had to turn it off really fast. I don't have it totally turned off. Is it just... Oh, okay. So... He's basically just, like, going across the edge and... Oh, no. Oh, no. Bro, I'm gonna have to use this video as, like, a guide. it's not just don't like let the siren go off. If they even start approaching you, they've detected you. Oh God. Okay, I'm gonna have to just run it again with this exact setup. Fuck. I've been wanting stuff like this for years now. I wish there were a few more pages, but what they have is really cool. Yeah, it could be like a little more in depth. I don't really know what more I would add necessarily, but it does feel like it's a little short. Could have some more stuff, surely. But I guess it's basically just exactly like a Spotify like music recap, right? Top artists, top channels, top songs they've turned into like top games.
He's always been like that.
I don't know what really more they would add. I'm gonna send you something. False was also in the top 0.1% of Chole fans. She's flexing it to me.
Scan mode. System combat mode. System combat mode.
Well, that was actually pretty close. Booyah. Chole watching other VTubers. She wasn't even in my top 5. I was there for one stream, and that specific stream got its own spot in the recap, which only makes that story cooler. Like, just the fact that that popped up is kind of insane. Like, oh no, he's okay. This one has detected me. Fuck. Like, think about that, right? She had a gaming stream that was so big, and the story around it was so well known, and so many people cared about it, that when YouTube sat down to write like a gaming recap, it was significant enough for them to include that event as like a thing where they have like a little badge of honor almost that they sent to everyone who was there for that stream. That's crazy. That only makes that story even cooler. There, my booster's back.
Neutralize all enemies.
Repeated some of them over, because why not? Hey, you gotta study the lore.
System scan mode.
Rosie,
Watching a lore video once will not suffice.
I don't care. He's always been like that.
I got gamer card on target. Did we all get on target, chat? What? Did anyone get a gamer card that's not on target? Ace Combat's in my top 5 games because of you. It's not because of me. You watched it.
System
I had nothing to do with that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
System scan mode. System
Okay.
combat mode.
Not detected yet. Bing. Man, there's a reason that you don't manually aim for everything in this game, huh? These dead zones. Fuck, I had such a good horizontal lineup, I shouldn't have touched it. Booyah! Okay, I went a little too far here last time. Like a little too far up.
System combat mode.
Bro, I can't fucking see him. Bing. Bing! One try! Where do I go from here? This is such a pain, I don't want to fuck it up. Oh, okay, there's more on this street still.
You are leaving the mission
Don't
area.
blow me up.
Turn back
Thank you.
immediately.
The random spread doesn't make it any better. It's hard to tell if I really have a shot right. Was Fright Fiend? Oh, okay, so there is more, at least. They do have more than just on target going out to people. Oh my god. Hold on, is that like one street over, it looks like?
System. Scan mode.
Okay, that's not a surveillance drone. This is such a pain, I don't want to have to do it multiple times. Bro, I can't even see, it's so blown out. I can see that there's 3 of them, at the very least. I got him. Where do I go now? Where's the next surveillance bot? Chosen One is for action RPGs? Okay. Why did so many of us who didn't even like have FPS games in our top games get the FPS one? Like for me, I was like, yeah, I do play a lot of FPS games, but then none of them, not a single one is even in my top 5 watched games. Probably, I guess they don't have like a stealth one, because if there was a stealth one, MGS would have given it to me. They also don't have a flight one or a mech one. My top game was Armored Core. Again, this isn't my fault. You watched it. This can't be put on me.
System. Combat mode.
Bing. I'm so close. I don't want to fuck this up. Have to do it all again. Brat? What does brat even mean for music? The fuck? What is brat? One of mine was Perky. Yeah, you know me, YouTube, better than anyone. I'm... Never mind. Machine Gun Kiss is in my top songs. Look, chat. Look. I'm trying not to spoil myself on Yakuza stuff. However, Machine Gun Kiss was already in a playlist of mine prior to even starting the Yakuza series. Okay? This is not my fault. Man, how does he handle the train? Because it totally repopulates with surveillance drones and everything when the train comes in. Looks like he just goes around and tries to clear him out again, being super careful.
System scan mode.
I should be clear to go through here and shoot a bunch of stuff. Because the train spawns based on how many enemies you've taken out, I think.
System scan. You are leaving the mission area. Turn back immediately. System scan mode. System combat mode. System scan mode. System combat mode.
Is there just one for every category on YouTube? Since that's like in the gaming category on the app.
System scan mode.
Like if I open YouTube Music, is there probably one there for music? I don't really listen to a lot of my music on YouTube, so I doubt mine would be, like if I wanted a music one, I would have to use my Spotify to get like an actual good one.
System scan mode.
Okay, come on, there we go.
System combat mode. System scan mode. System scan mode. System
Oh, this is awkward. Oh shit. You bitch. That hurt. There we go. Triggered the train.
Keep your voice down, RD. You're sitting right next to me, for God's sake.
We need to bolt down.
Wow. I've rarely ever seen you this uppity. Which means we're about to hit the jackpot.
How can you smile at a time like this?
Hey now. What
Ow.
the heck? I don't like the look of that.
Give us some data on the enemy, Rosary.
Data, right. The basic chassis seems to be the same as the one we saw before. But this one got about 10 cars. Its main weapon appears to be a long-range mortar. Keep an eye out for missiles and mid-range.
I guess we have to move back, yeah,
How do we beat it?
towards the center where all the surveillance bots repopulate. Oh, there's one on the left there too.
You get massacred.
I can't hit it from here.
Choice. The engineering team needs us.
Oh, how am I gonna get that one?
Interesting. Your only hope is to cripple each weapon individually. Either rush in close or shoot from outside their attack range. Prepare to eat lead if you're not careful, though.
And that's how it is. Your new objective is as follows.
Come on, one of these?
Train.
Surely. There.
Score, Rosary.
Fourth and top 5, I'll take it.
Safe? Of course it will.
I could settle for fourth.
I like this idea.
Out of all the YouTube gaming creators, I could take fourth. 'Cause that's definitely what that is measuring.
System scan mode.
Not just what you watched, what everyone watched.
System combat mode.
Still blocked. That's the train.
Scan
Hello.
mode. System combat mode.
Oh, hello. Chole's 4th place in gaming, just all of gaming. It's true.
System combat mode.
Okay, you're dying.
System scan mode.
I can't be bouncing around so haphazardly.
System combat mode.
There are surveillance bots all over the place. Oh, I just saw it. I was like, uh-oh.
System scan mode. System combat mode. System scan mode. System combat mode.
Was that thing aware of my presence? Is there anyone who could
Scan
check if that thing was actually moving towards me or not?
system combat mode. System scan mode.
That was close enough that it might have been,
System scan mode.
which I don't love,
System combat mode.
like at all. That was actually way easier to line up than I expected it would be.
System scan mode.
Man, this better be like the only covert action in the whole game. I know it won't be, but it fucking better be.
Combat mode.
I don't know if that's true with the 1 video per week format. It definitely counts streams. Definitely.
System combat mode.
What are the other enemies? Okay, none of those are recons.
System combat mode. System combat mode. System scan mode. Recon unit ammo at 30%.
That's my recon. I was like, what the fuck is she saying?
System combat mode. System scan mode. System combat mode.
Oh god.
System
How to unlock the final 3 areas? Beat the game in New Game Plus Plus, and I can't figure out how. In what?
System combat mode. System scan mode. System scan mode.
That's a watcher.
System combat mode.
Yikes. An Armored Core 6?
System
I don't remember. Just look it up on Google, like how to get all the endings.
system combat mode. System scan mode.
What is that enemy? That's not a watcher. 2 enemies though? That's not a watcher. Something else. Oh, the train is hitting me. Oh my.
System scan mode. System combat mode.
Okay, train is there. Have I cleared the rest of the map?
System
2 enemies. Okay. Defense units. 3. What's the 3rd? Oh, okay. That's the 3rd. Oh, 4. 6. What the fuck? Oh, is the train moving?
System combat mode. System scan mode.
Oh no, there's a bunch of tanks. Okay.
System combat mode. System scan mode. System scan mode. System scan mode. Right arm ammo 30%. Recon.
Man, I'm actually running low on arm ammo.
Combat mode.
Or on rifle ammo, rather. Okay, I'm out of recons, so let's try to fuck up the train and just pray, I guess. Oh. Okay. That's great. Did do all 3 endings? It's been so long since I did all the runs of AC6. But as long as you have done the 3 different endings, like even before you finish the 3rd ending, the last arena opponents should appear.
Energy at 30% energy depleted. System combat mode. Energy at 30%. Energy
Huh?
depleted.
Neither of them hit the front car? The fuck?
Energy
Shit.
not bad. Looks like you're actually
No,
doing something.
losing my stickiness.
Don't get cocky. Take more than a few. You're almost there. Just a bit more. Keep attacking.
I can't believe it. You're really going to win. Energy at 30%.
Shit. Come on. Shit.
System
That's not good.
energy.
Please tell me that all the recons were dead before I ran out of my own recons. Or the watchers. They're called watchers. The things that let me scan are called recons. Gotta start keeping it straight.
System scan mode.
Oh, the final arena battles are required for the last ending of AC6?
It's me. Glad you're safe. They'll be
This is
done
the
once
first
the
I've heard of
engineering
that.
team pulls out. I don't know how that guy keeps managing to survive, much less win. Thanks to you, Rosary, we managed to avoid losing our star pilot. I'm grateful.
Just found out Ozzy Osbourne is a genetic mutant whose liver can process 5 times more than the average person's.
This mission isn't over yet.
That would add up, actually.
Wish your majesty.
That would make it make
Here's your
sense.
next objective. You're to follow the tracks and evacuate via the bridge. The engineering team will take a different route. We need to attract the enemy's attention, so no deviating from the course.
Testing, testing. Can anyone hear me? Viva la resistance!
Who the hell is this? How did you get on this channel?
Oh, good. You can hear me. I just wanted to say hi.
Answer my question.
Oh, you need to do them near the end of the third
I don't have
ending?
much time, so I'll skip the
Oh,
niceties. I've got a little present for that
I see.
AC of yours.
What are you talking about?
I didn't know that either. That you have to do them like during that specific route near like the last act, I'm assuming.
Get out of there! We don't have time to deal with it. Just run!
Please tell me that I went 6 minutes over for this extra careful run trying to snipe every recon unit for a reason. Let me be done with the train mission. I've spent hours on just mission 2 in this game because of these fucking subquests. Please. Oh, it worked. I ran out of recons as I hit the last watcher. It actually happened. Oh, that's such a relief. That's actually such a relief, man. Okay. Wait, my overall rating's only an A? Fuck it, we don't need the rating. I'm not here for the S ranks. I did every subquest. I'm done. I'm done with the train. Fuck the train. Anyway, it is about that time. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did enjoy and you haven't done so already, feel free to go ahead and leave a sub, come back another time. We're doing this. We're doing, what else are we doing? The other 100%? Ace Combat, Metal Gear, Resident Evil, and Yakuza. Those are the 100% I'm working on outside of this one. Same thing, whole series. I'm not clinically insane, I promise. At least not diagnosed. Anyway, come back for any of it. Also, if you enjoyed, leave a like, because algorithm, YouTube, you know how it goes. If you're looking for links to anything outside of YouTube to engage with the community, check out links in the description below. Things like Twitter, Discord server, whatever. Those are all down there. Other than that, though, once again, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you all back here next time. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Thank you for coming to the stream, and goodbye.